Our enterprise is a part of a large production association, Kira, which is engaged in the production of medicines. We use various pharmaceutical equipment that meets the requirements and standards of GMP to produce our products, a unit for dehydration of aqueous solutions, and extracts in a fluidized bed apparatus, rotary tablet machines, an automatic line for packaging tablets into plastic film, and foil and other high-tech machines and apparatuses. At the beginning of last year, we received a large order for the supply of a drug for the treatment of animals. We signed a contract for 2 years. The drug was to be supplied in a 10 milliliters plastic syringe. Implementing the order at our plant was impossible without purchasing new equipment. We decided to purchase new automatic equipment for bottling into syringes with subsequent capping. I didn't search for equipment on the internet, because very often a pretty picture hides unprofessionalism. I visited the International Exhibition of Equipment, Raw Materials and Technologies for Pharmaceutical Production, which was held in Moscow. There were many bottling machines on display, companies from all over the world. I selected 3 machines that best matched my requirements, and took contacts from representatives of the companies. One company from China sent me a catalog of products in the mail. I longed to choose, but I could not figure out whether the equipment can fill bottles of plastic, what the allowable volume of the syringe. A third manufacturer from Krasnodar listened to me and replied that he could make the equipment only 6 months, citing the large volume of orders. I had to refuse, since I needed the machine in the shortest possible time. The contract for the supply of syringes with medicine was already signed, and we could not wait so long for automatic equipment for bottling and capping. The machine had to be found, and I realized that I could not do it alone. This made me a little less confident. Here, however, I was helped by the manager of a company in Krasnodar, who advised me a specialist in the supply of pharmaceutical equipment, which would be able to find another option of equipment. Following his advice, I turned to a specialist mediator from Moscow. At that time I had no idea that I was doing the right thing. The manager of the company listened to me, and asked some questions about the material of the syringe, required productivity, tolerance of dosing error of the equipment. I was pleased with his professional and business-like approach. After a preliminary consultation, he suggested 2 options for filling equipment, which differed in the boundaries of the dosage and performance. Specialist of this company emailed a video of the proposed machine variants, which clearly demonstrates the equipment itself and its capabilities. I showed these 2 machines to the management, and we agreed on the line, which provides dosage from 10 milliliters to 500 milliliters. A week later we made a contract for automatic equipment for bottling and capping plastic syringes. The manager asked for a sample of our plastic syringe for testing on the machine. The specialist sent a video of our equipment before justifying the equipment. The equipment was covered with clear plastic shields. The equipment was made of stainless steel. The equipment is controlled through an LCD screen system. The machine includes a round table with holes, automatics for feeding the syringe barrels for dosing, a container with the drug, a machine for feeding the capping elements. A month after signing the contract, we received the working equipment for filling and capping in plastic syringes, and already in 3 weeks, we started fulfilling the order and delivering the drug in syringes to the customer. The machine works perfectly. There were no failures in operation. Initially I was skeptical about choosing a manager, relying on my own experience, but I realized that one should always learn and not be afraid to trust a professional.